So quick presentation slot from buying traffic to building relationship, solving the retention crisis with AI gamification. So we have our presenter, Amar Diwvedi. He's a founder and CEO with AIV Digital Media Private Limited. Can we have a big round of applause for Amar? And he's one of our badge branding partner, and everyone can see his brand on your badges. So can we have a big round of applause for Amar? So Amar is an entrepreneur, believes that acquisition gets you seen, but retention gets you paid. So over to you, Amar.
Thank you, Mitali. Hi, everyone. I think I have already introduced myself, but I am repeating here again. My name is Amar Diwvedi, and I am a founder and CEO of AIV Digital. So AIV Digital is the, you can say a AI-led marketing technology company. And here I'm going to talk about the Ngmix. So what Ngmix is? So today I'm especially talking about, I think sometime back, I think in last conversation, some of the colleague has, discussing about fundamental shift in the marketing. So we are also doing the fundamental shift in the marketing activity, what we do for our client, right? So we are doing, we are not only focusing on the buying traffic. So we are focusing along with the buying traffic to building a relationship with the audiences. So we'll go deep dive in it, but before that, I think we should start with a quick game. So let's play a quick game. It's a very less 30-second quiz. So everybody can scan the code and play the quiz. And I assure you, everybody will get guaranteed reward, right? So start scanning, and I think I'm going to start the counter.
All right, so countdown has started. So kindly scan the code, play 30-second quiz, and claim your reward. Zero.
I hope everybody has scanned it. You can play it in parallel, or if you want, I can wait for 10 more seconds.
So is it actually a 30-second quiz or more than that?
So it's a 3-question quiz, so I think people can play within
Okay.
30 seconds, but it's fine.
Yeah. So everyone, thumbs up if you have done it. Yes? All right. Perfect. Okay.
Great. So I think most of the people has completed the quiz. So now we can move to the next slide, right? Whoever are left, you can continue playing. So there is no challenge. So now, you just played, and we call it you got Ngmixed. Why? Because, I captured your attention for 30, 40 seconds, right? And even you all are industry experts here, right? And being an industry experts, you got engaged. Even I think being a startup, we are not very known brand, right? We are just booming up. And for a very unknown kind of brand, you just engaged with the product, what we offered here, right? And this is the tweak, and this is the power of the gamification, what we just did. So this is the practically demonstration or the example we did right now. So for this engagement, we have not just given you the engagement, we have just not taken your time, we have given you the value of it. So we have given you the reward as well for this, right? And parallelly, we have also get the advantage. So as a person, as a company, we give you the reward and you already given me the data, right? So already I collected your data and your basic information and the interest of your organization. And in a very simple manner, in the form of the gamification, in the form of the game, I think, I don't know how many you realized, you given the data to me, right? And that is the beauty of the gamification, right? Now moving to the next slide. So as you can see, execution get you seen, right? But actually, retention gets you paid. So whatever you will get, if you talk about the ROI as well, so if your user not get retained, I think ROI generation will be very difficult, right? So now, we all as a brand spends million on the Google, Meta, and any ad platform to drive the acquisition. And major of the brand only focused on the drive acquisition to show as a big brand, right? And that is the catch, because when you drive acquisition, most of the your ads will be ignored by the users. So you can see the data as well. 86% are of your ad will be face the blindness, the ad blindness you can say, or the banner blindness, right? And even you are spending the massive budget to rent the traffic, and till the time you are giving your budgets or you are budgeting your budgets, the people will falling to your website, or if you you can say that you are renting the traffic, but when you stop paying the rent, the party is over, right? And you can see I have given you here a graph as well. When you drive static ads, it will give approximately 1.2% to 1.5% CTR. But if you drive through the gamification acquisition activity, it is 4.5% and more CTR you will get. Now coming to the next slide. So functional versus habit forming. So what is it? So in the previous slide we talked about the more of the brands are focusing on the you can say drive acquisition, and they forgot about the building a relationship with their audience, right? And that is where they got losses, because from the top funnel you are driving audience to your platform, and from the bottom they are leaking out, because the churn rate is very high for most of the brand. If you don't engage your users, they will churn out, right? And that is the leaky bucket theory. So now moving to the next slide. So these both the pointers are saying the same thing, which I have just mentioned. Now we are here for the help, right? We are bridging the gap with InGameX. What we do? So our platform gamification, our platform InGameX is AI-driven gamification platform. It is absolutely dynamic, customizable. It can be customized as per your brand, as per your business requirement, and as per your audience. And so basically we replace your static pages into interactive platform, interactive components, and we build basically rewarding behavioral loops. We'll talk about in the next slide about the loop as well. So in this slide, retention looks different for everyone, because we all know someone says I'm from the automobile, someone says I'm from the fintech, someone says I'm from the media, and so on, so on. So as a gamification platform, we take care of all of the brands whoever available on the digital space. So we help all of them. As I said, our platform is absolutely customizable, and we adopt client requirement and their audience, and basis on that, we do the customization and help them to drive retention. Now, so this is the habit loop, which I was talking about in the previous slide. So basically, when we start building a relationship with the audience, that will help to build a loop. How it is? So first of all, we define the actions for the users. Users come to your platform, they interact with the platform, and as I mentioned, basis on your business requirement, we create the tasks, activity-based task. And in the return, we used to give the reward. Similar, we just, in the starting of the conversation, just I already done, right? So the task will not be limited to the any quiz or any specific game. It could be anything depending upon your brand. So what your brand and the business will require, will customize that. So once action is finalized, user come to the platform, do the action, get the reward, and so on and so on. And that will give the habit, right? That will, once user will get the habit, you are at home. So now the time is for the business to generate revenue, to generate, multiply your ROIs in the terms of monetization. So once user is engaged with you, it is all set. So that's why we create a habit loop based on the user behavior. Now coming to the our platform, right? So basically, we not only focused on the those scenario where user required to give the data to your platform, and then only we customize them, or then only we engage them. We start the journey on the very beginning, from once user landed on your platform, just visited your platform. We started tracking all of those users, all those behavior, where how user is scrolling, how user is clicking, where user are clicking. Basis on that, we track user activity, and basis on that, we define the task, or basis on that, we basically ask user to do the task. And there could be a question like, if you trying to engage those users who is just visitor, you don't have the data, how you will ensure that they are not doing fraud? Because in the marketing space, we all know there are huge fraud happening on the, especially in the customer acquisition activity. People or the, some of the, marketing persons or the agencies, or you can say, so basically they used to drive the bot traffic as well. So I don't want to take the name, but in a very generic scenario, we all know, this is the harsh reality, right? When you try to drive the traffic, bots come to your platform. And we have built our platform with the help of AI. We detect, based on the user behavior, is this a bot or is this a human? And based on that, we do the action, so that we can save your platform from the bot. Now coming to the basically the thing is, we all know the now the time is the cookie-less world, right? And more of the people talks about don't focus on the third party, now focus on the first party. And here we are talking about the zero-party data, right? So if you talk about the first party data, where we got the basic user information, which user comes to our platform. But when it comes to the zero party data, that data will be more authentic, because that data will give you the trust of that particular user, willingness of that particular user, right? and explicitness of that particular user. And the advantage of this data is it is absolutely, 100% or near to 100% accurate and compliant, so that you can use the data. Now, coming to the impact part, basis on the research and basis on the reports, we can say that when gamification comes to the picture, it increased the session time more than 50% or approximately 50% to any platform, because the moment users stay longer with your platform, they interact with your platform, it builds the credibility, it builds the experience, and that gives the confidence to the user, so that they can as a business you can monetize them. And obviously it's give you the more LTVs. I think 30% increase on the LTV, you can say. I think that is it. This is our last slide, and I think most of you guys has already explored that. This is the time from where we started now, where we have already reached. There, you played a quick game. I'm sure all of you guys has received your reward as well, right? And if you want to build or drive the engagement and retention, or the acquisition, if you wanted to gamify your acquisition as well, with the help of gamification, so you can scan this code as well. This is code for our platform in GameX. You can scan it, and you can utilize our platform as well. So we have given the, trial version as well as the VIP pass. I have already given to all of you guys. So you can utilize that VIP pass, experience it, and if you think it is valuable for you guys, you can continue with the platform. Yeah, I think that is it. Thank you very much. Thank you for
So
your
can
time.
we have a big round of applause for Amar Diwvedi from AIV Digital? Very quickly, any question from his wonderful presentation? Anyone? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hello, dear.
Hi.
Thank you so much for the presentation. I feel like I really learned a lot from you.
Thank you.
Especially with the gamification at the beginning. Before I offer my question for you to consider to answer it, I'd like to put into the space that I can't answer that, or I don't want to answer that, is also available. The context of my question is based on you sharing about habit and behavioral loops.
Yes.
So my question is, in your health and safety due diligence research, what were the possible negative long-term psychological effects of building those loops? And secondly, what provisions did you put in place to counter that as a company?
So,
Thank you.
Sure. So for your health specific industry, so right now, honestly saying, I don't have any case study for that, because we have not onboarded any kind of health client right now. But yes, I can assure you that if you introduce the gamification on your platform, before introducing gamification on your platform, we'll research, we'll study about your platform, we'll study about your data, we'll study about user, and basis on that, we'll create the customized gamification option, so that the system will understand how your user behaves with your platform, and what you actually offers to your audience, and basis on that, we'll create the gamification ecosystem, and then you will see the change.
Thank you. I really like that answer, but it wasn't in relation to the second part of my question. So I'll rephrase for me. So I'd like to know for me, what's the long-term psychological effects on me if I'm to use a service like this?
So the psychological effects as a founder you want or the audience?
Just me as a regular customer, that if I'm to use a product, I'd like to be aware of any potential negative effects on me in my health.
Yeah, so the beauty of this gamification platform is it is not only give you the entertainment, it will give you the education as well in the gamified manner, right? So basis on your offering of the business, right, we can create education-based engagement module or the action for the user, so that user will give the inputs. User will learn how your system or your business offering will help to the audience, and according to that, they can utilize your product or the offering. So
Thank you. Really enlightening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's very quick.
Hey, great session.
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about over gamification, and why I say that is, for example, if you've heard about this app called Cred back in India, their entire motto was to help you pay credit card bills on their application, and they give you reward points as an engagement so that you do it month on month.
Correct.
Data says that the engagement on the games like Spin the Wheel or the Roulette that they have done, it started crashing down, and there has been a notable decline in terms of the number of times people open the app. So, I mean, what's your opinion, or what's a fine line in the right amount of gamification, and when you reach that point of inflection for over gamification?
Sure. Very good question, right? I also personally use the Cred, so I know the challenge, right? So the reason is, after certain times, Cred gamification, you can say, slow down the impact. The reason is they stick to the one format only. So gamification means, I think they have planned as gamification means just give the I think slot game or the spin the wheel and distribute the vouchers or the cash. But that doesn't mean the gamification. So gamification is something else. It is not limited to specific games or a specific restricted model. So when you talk about the gamification, it as I mentioned that it's basis on what your business offers, what the exactly product, because at the end hero is your product, right? So your product should be the capability that it can engage your users. The major thing is that only. This is the reality, right? But as a gamification, that will enhance your user experience or the user benefit. Now coming to the main question, right? So when we create gamification ecosystem for any brand, it will be not limited to any specific game. Again saying, we will understand what your business offers, right? What type of audience your platform has, and basis on that, we create different activities, because gamification is all about the interactive actions. It could be any game, and even you can say sometimes we don't need any game for to gamify the users. You can simply define the task, or just a progress bar will also motivate users to do some more activity. It's not the game, but it is the user psychology, right? Because I'm about to win something. There is no game in between. This is just a progress bar. I'm just giving a simple weird example, but it is actually impactful, right? Let's say if your progress bar is at 90%, right? And you are about to unlock something very important, which is, very important to you, you will do that next action as well, right? So in this form, if you try the gamification, user will not lose interest. But if you stick with the one format only, then obviously after some time it will be, lose your interest. So that is the thing. Thank you.
All right, so can we have a big round of applause for Amar from AIV Digital for delivering a wonderful presentation. Thank you, Amar. Can you come
Thank
in the
you.
center for the photograph here?
Thank you.
So, okay, camera crew, please.